friends, it's another Friday and your guy without a plan is back with another video. And today I'm traveling out of Paris to little north of France to visit a very small French town called Lens. And what makes today more special is that I'll be traveling via bullet train, and it is my first time traveling through a bullet train, so I'm pretty excited about it. So it has even started raining now and I'm a bit late. So why don't you press the like button right now, and do I need to complete the sentence? Just subscribe.
You don't even know me like that. Are you pressed for time? Put you in my mind. Come a little closer like that. Staying up all night, throwing drinks back.
So I'm now sitting in the train, and I'll put some shots after this. You can check the train out. And this time also, like, I'm going to Lens, but this train is going to Dunrick, and there was no mention of Lens on the board itself. I'm lucky I just saw this thing again, otherwise it would have been another bad experience, just like my last one when I went to Mont Saint Michel, when you would have seen that I had missed the bus. So much better this time that I'm sitting before time. So it's the first stop of this train, Lens, and it is just going to take 1 hour and 11 minutes or so. And trains here are generally on time.
Smiling while you're cursing, I admit it's working.
So the seats looks very luxurious. It's like sitting in a cinema hall where I paid like 800 or 900 rupees. And they also have a charging point here. Just a single charging point, but I guess that is good enough, because my phone just does give up very soon. But the lighting is this yellow light here and here. It gives a very dull and sad feel. I don't know why they don't use white light, but they don't use white light anywhere.
You're working. Don't care, you're crazy, it's perfect. Shaky and I'm slurring, 'cause I'm nervous. It's you.
Okay, so I have just arrived in Lens, and I'm going to start my journey, but the first stop that we are going to start with is the station here at Lens, because it's a World Heritage Site. And looking at it, it's pretty small. I don't know, like maybe it is this part. Have a look. So maybe it is because of this part that it is a World Heritage Site, and we will go there and see.
It's you, oh you, the second I saw you.
Just outside the railway station, there's a map of the city, and they have listed the main attractions here. And I guess they are showing 7, of which I think I'm going to visit 4 or 5, because that's the time I have today. So let's move on from this station. So I have started my journey from the center of the city, and I was walking through this road. I think it's the main road in the city. It has all the cafes, boutiques and all those things, and they even are playing music here. It's very wonderful. Right now I'm at my second stop today, which is the Saint Legas Church, and this is a Roman Catholic church which is in the center of the city. It is centuries old, and during its time that it has been here, it has been destroyed and remade a lot of time. And the last time it was destroyed, it was during the World War. So I was hoping to get in, but right now I have observed that their door isn't open, so I'll still check it, and if I get to go in, then I'll show you. So this is the stadium of RC Lens, Racing Club Lens. It's a football club of Lens and it plays in Liga 1. So that's the second tier, I guess, of the league in France. And it is not open because first of all there's no match right now, and the second thing is that they don't run it as a museum. Or if you go to Munich, then you can basically visit the stadium of Bayern Munich. But here I think that's not possible, but still I've shown you this, so that counts.
You're working. Don't care, you're crazy, it's perfect. Shaky and I'm slurring, 'cause I'm nervous. It's you.
Okay, so guys, the third stop has arrived, and I don't know if most of you know this thing or not, but there are two Louvre museums in the world. One of them, yes, of course, the famous one in Paris. The other one is here in Lens, and it's one of the reason I have come here, because I wanted to check this museum out. And most of the collections here, they have been lended by the main museum, the Louvre of Paris, on short-term and long-term basis. So let's see. There are two exhibitions right now. One is the permanent one, which is related to time or something, and the other one is some black collection. So let's check it out.
I guess you're back. Are you gonna tell me where you went? All the messages are
Guys, if you ask me, like, having the first look of this museum, it is pretty big. I didn't hope this was going to be that big, so it's going to take time. Okay, so I have arrived. Let's show my ticket.
I sent with no reply. It's like that. You're just gonna walk into my room. I hate how you assume I'll take the pleasure and the pain, the sorrows in your brain, 'cause I know you're on the run. I'll take the pleasure and the pain, your secrets to my grave, 'cause you are the only one. 'Cause you are the only one. The only one. 'Cause you are the only one. The only
is done, and I still have a lot of time because my train back is at 8:45. So I asked the person at the reception, and they have told me two more places which I know nothing about, so I'll be just checking on the route. But this one thing I forgot about this city is that it used to be a center for coal mining. So the place I'm going to is the main factory where the mining was done, and there's another place nearby which again I have no idea about. But then that's the thing, I'm the guy without a plan, so I don't know, and we'll find out.
It's you, oh you. The second I saw you, I'm nervous that it's you. I'm nervous.
So I've reached the site as the lady at the reception told me, and it's called Bas 11/19. Okay, so it's a coal mining site. As I was telling you, Lens was a place which was dependent on coal mining. So this is the site behind me, and I know very little about it, but as much I've read, I think the Louvre that is built here, it was built because this mining was stopped here, so the people needed, like, this town needed money to come in, so that's why the Louvre was built here. So let's go in and check this place out.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous that it's you. I'm just saying, I can't ignore you.
These are the mountains I was talking about. So they are totally man-made, made up out of the rocks that came out during the mining. So I came from there, and now here, check this out. You can see some train tracks, which maybe they used to go to the top and then deposit the rocks. That was the place I was planning to go. It's a war memorial site for the Canadian troops who fought for France. But it's pretty far off. If I had a car, then only I would have gone. And the rest, if you see, I've covered the Louvre. This is the Louvre. And then this is the stadium of Louvre-Lens. So that's the city of Lens from this mountain top. Okay, so now is the time I sign off. That's all from me. Whether you're following social distancing or wherever you are. If you like this video, do not forget to click the like button and subscribe to my channel. So see you in the next one.
Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it